Hi, Capricorn. Welcome to your February 2020 Love and Intimacy readings. This is Lisa Salvatore of lisasalvatore.com. If you're new here, welcome. If you have been here before, welcome back. Please be sure to click on the bell below so that when you subscribe, you do also get notified of new content as it comes out so that you can be kept up to date on readings and energy reports and things of that nature. I offer private consultations as well. If you're interested, my website is linked below, as well as my Facebook and my Instagram. I've been doing this for quite some time, so I hope that you find this interesting or that this resonates with you on some level. This reading is going to be for the general collective, Capricorn Sun, but also Capricorn Moon, Rising, and Venus. So if you do know your other placements, you may want to check out those readings as well, because sometimes we tend to resonate more with different signs in our birth chart depending on what's happening at the moment in our chart and in the sky. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and start. This is Capricorn 2020 Sun, Moon, Venus, Rising, Love and Intimacy reading. Let's start with the Psychic Tarot for the Heart Oracle deck by John Holland. This is for our Capricorn folks. Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. And if you are all of those Capricorn placements, bless you. Now, Capricorn's such a cool sign. I love it. But it's such tremendously large energy in a good way, but too much of it we can get in our own way and be a little too serious. So lightening up and having fun and getting out of your head and into your heart this Valentine's season, this month of February, is going to be really important for a lot of you. Recognizing that where maybe you haven't been doing that, like now it's time to do that. These cards are so awkward to shuffle. Sorry, guys. What's happening here? Okay. Nice. Okay. Okay, Capricorn, I feel like a lot of you are involved in, it could go one of two ways. This could either be that you're involved in a new relationship, or you just started seeing somebody, or you're in a current relationship that was like a little stale or stuck, or it might have been feeling like the energy was low because both parties were working a lot, or there was just a lot going on. There could be children involved. And this is about, like I said at the beginning, going out of your head and into your heart and trying to tap into your partner's energy, like to do things that they like to do or that can make them feel good. Maybe you've done that already and now you're awaiting, the results here, like to see if it's rooting things in a deeper way. So for those of you that are in a new relationship, I feel like you're being advised for the month of February to really go into your heart and go with the flow and just try to really get to know the other person and what they're about and what they like and what makes them tick, and try to do it without an agenda of like always thinking ahead, because you are planners. So you don't really want to invest in something if you don't feel like it's going to be worth it for you in any way, not just in your intimate relationships, but just in general, you're not really like that. You want to make sure there's a return for your investment. So this is like you're putting something out there in February. You're having a little bit more confidence in love and in your luck, and feeling like this could be a good thing for you, and reviving a relationship that needs some reviving. And it's like just awaiting the results to see, if you're going to get back out of it what you feel you've invested, or to let you kind of know if you want to invest more. That's also part of it. So far, I mean, this feels like this is a connection that's been able to take you out of your head and into your heart, and that you need to do a little bit more of that. If that's the case, you're being encouraged to actually go deeper with that connection and really paying attention to the other person and what it is, that they like. And okay, so I feel like some of you need to know if your person, whether this is just an interest, it could be a spouse or just a partner, it doesn't matter, but anybody that you're having this heart-to-heart connection with and you're feeling like this resonates, just take it where it goes, okay? So the way I'm feeling this is that it's like either it could be you or the other party, but one of the parties here involved has been going through a tough time that they may not have expressed to you, and it's caused them to kind of pull back. I feel like a lot of you could be dealing with a Cancer energy, like a water sign. So maybe you have Cancer somewhere in your chart. or they're a Cancer sun or something like that. But the sign of Cancer is relevant, or sorry, this is how energy works, guys. This is such a broad audience, or it could literally be that somebody is dealing with someone else who has cancer or has had cancer, and there's like a healing process that's been taking place. So they're kind of pulled back, or they might have like pulled back from your connection, but it isn't because they weren't interested or didn't want it. It was more because they just couldn't, like, they couldn't handle it. They really need to just take a step back and take care of themselves. And they weren't sure if they should tell you because it didn't seem like you were super close at that point. You may still not be. You're still getting to know this person. Or it could be you're the one that was going through that. And now this is encouraging you to kind of come out a little bit and be more open about what you've been going through. Because it does feel like it's on the mend. Like it's positive right now. But whereas before there was like a back seat being taken due to circumstances outside of the relationship. Okay? I hope that makes sense. I feel a lot of things with this energy. Like I'm noticing here the colors of the chakras. I'm noticing you've got the sacral chakra, the third eye chakra, the heart chakra. So this is a relationship that's really opening you up to your soul, to more of who you truly are. I feel like a lot of you are very creative and it's kind of been dormant because of work or you've been really in your head trying to just like keep things afloat and keep things going, and you actually haven't had the time to do the things that you love that are creative, but this connection is like bringing that out of you. So if that hasn't happened yet, you can expect to like get more in touch with a side of yourself that you didn't always know you had. It's going to really be coming out within this connection. So you're being encouraged, Capricorn, to go forward and, with this person, with this connection, with this relationship, or to revitalize it and not walk away from it. Because it feels like things are getting heated up in a good way, but it's like a slow burn because there's definitely things that need to be discussed about the other party's life of what's been going on that's been holding them back. Or it could be you that needs to have that conversation. So take it whichever way it resonates, right? But there will be clarity, and I do feel like the relationship will expand and grow, and that this person's really good for you because they get you out of your comfort zone. I feel like they're very sensitive, very intuitive. They're emotional, but not like overly emotional. So this is a good balance for you because you're rational, but not overly rational. You are emotional, but you're not as it's not as easily accessible for you than it is for the other person. So they're going to you're like balancing each other out really nicely here. So this is like a yin and a yang. This is a good connection. You have to just trust that this person has come into your life for a specific reason, because I feel like a lot of you know that on a really deep level. But then when it kind of like ceased for a bit due to outside circumstances, you got a little discouraged and you threw yourself back into work and you were kind of just like, whatever, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. They'll come back around. And it's more like about putting in a little bit of more effort, which I feel like you're doing, which is good. And you'll have the return of it this month in February. It does look like this is going to be very emotional and physical. If it hasn't gone there already, you can expect it to go there soon. This is what you've been seeking for. So I almost want to say, I'm hearing I'm going to just say, don't screw it up, because it's like you've gotten close before with another person and you freaked out because of some issues that you were having within yourself about abandonment and intimacy, and you kind of just blocked it out. And that wasn't the right person, to be honest. And I feel like sometime later you notice that. But this person, it does feel like this is a really good connection for you. Again, we never know if it's forever, right? But it feels like it could be your person. I'm also feeling like either you or the other person really likes the color purple. There's something about the color purple that's coming up. So maybe you know this already, or you're going to be finding this out. Purple's also the color of the third eye. So I do feel like this is a complete intuitive connection here where you just get each other. You may finish each other's sentences. You may like the same food. It might feel too good to be true at times, which could make you panic. But this is overall, I feel like February is really primed to be a really good month for you intimacy-wise, Capricorn, if you allow yourself to stay out of your head long enough and get into that heart center. And this other person will really be inspiring you to do that. All right, let's go ahead and clarify this with the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by Colette Baron Reed. I love this deck. Okay, let's see what else we got here for you, Capricorn. For those of you that are into Reiki energy healing, I would recommend working with your heart chakra with some stones that could help you to really open that up. Like I would suggest malachite for some deep heart healing and rose quartz for unconditional love. It just feels like you could use a little bit, building blocks. I like that card. Yeah. I remember I said slow burn, right, about this relationship. You don't want it to be like fast and furious because that's not always, meant to last. But for you especially, I feel like you need it to go slow or else you'd be panicked that it wasn't right. So yeah, building blocks. You're taking your time. It's a slow burn. It's really nice. Okay. I feel like the number 8 is significant for someone here. Like either that's your birthday or their birthday or the day you met, or February 8th is the date that something big, will transpire in a positive way in this connection. But the 8 seems to be standing out to me for some reason. Okay, hold on. Happy, happy. Regeneration. And flexible. I'm laughing. So I know I said this at the beginning, but Capricorn, you're being asked to be a little bit more open-minded in this connection than you've been in the past. And you almost feel like a little kid again. So it's kind of cute. It's like you're really happy when you're with this person or when you're around this person or when they contact you, you're going to be so happy. Like this childlike joy is going to come out of you that you don't normally experience. And this is like, it's like literally waking you up from a sleep, from a slumber. That's what I feel like. You're regenerating. This is like, but you're being asked to be flexible. Okay. The one thing about when you meet someone like this with the potential to change your life and be in this healthy, happy relationship that you desire is that it can bring up some stuff, some shadow stuff, right? Some gunk from our past, especially childhood conditioning and things like that. So you're being asked to like be flexible because you and this other person are very different. Some of you may even come from totally different ethnicities or backgrounds, but yet who cares, right? I mean, it's love, it works, but it does require flexibility. So you may have to like, bite it on certain things, and they're going to have to bite it on certain things. So, but it's okay. It's about being flexible and being able to talk about it and not freak out or run away from the relationship because of one, inconsistency or one incompatibility, because this is like really, I'm going to be honest, really, really nice. Feels like you're overthinking the connection lately, as is the other person. But if they're not around right now, if they've taken a break or you have, I feel like they're going to come forward. There's going to be communication, and this is going to pick back up again in February. And again, it's like going to move along, but not super fast. So it's safe for you. And I do feel like you're being encouraged to move forward here, Capricorn. Remember the number 8 bears significance here. And work with your heart chakra. I hope that helped you, Capricorn. I will be back for you in March for your March 2020 reading. Again, if you like this, please be sure to click on the bell so you get notified of when new videos are posted, and always leave me comments if this resonates for you, and I will talk to you all real soon. Bye.